Hello and welcome to the back den of Birdie Bunch Cup 2024 Leg 1 in Manicoot Disc Golf Park. Here's the top 10 after front 11. If you haven't watched it, go check it out before, because it's a tight fight between these 5 players. Let's jump right in. Hole number 12, 81 meters par 3, and again really open fairway considering entire course, but the tee pad has changed location over the years, more to the right, so it's more tight now, and the basket is high with the platform, so there's going to be probably some putting issues. And we have Ivar having the box after the first 11 holes, and that's a little bit long, so getting a birdie from there is going to be difficult. That's a little bit misreleased from Ranno and Asko with 19 down, 6 down in the front 11, but he's not leading, and that's a good one. It's a nice putt from that angle, and Marco leading the competition with 21 down with a really nice front 11, had the speed out, which resulted cancelling his birdie streak, which was amazing. Go check it out if you haven't. It's a little bit long, it can be a little bit testy from there, but this is where Ranno ended up with probably lots of trees. Now he wanted to be probably closer than this, and this is Marco, I believe. Yep, it's it. Oh, well, just a little bit too low. Nice run though from way out there, and we can see, yeah, this is not a run. Just get it close to the basket and have a safe par, because otherwise this can happen, because this basket is way higher than it looks from the camera. Ooh, that's, yeah, just a little bit too low. You have to, going up, you have to hit it just like that. You have to aim so much higher than normal, and Asko demonstrates why he's considered really good at putting in Estonia and probably in everywhere where he goes. I think everybody's collecting their pars now. Marco is a little bit hesitant because of the sun, which we saw during this round for like an hour or so, which is amazing to see a little bit sun. I haven't seen the sun for ages when coming to Estonia, and there we go, quite normal results. But hole 13, 88 meters par 3, this gap, which has been used in the layouts for ages now, as long as I know and played this course, but usually the basket is on the left, but now it's on the right, closer to the beach edge where it can roll to the water, so you have to be careful with your shots. And Asko collecting the box after his really good birdie, and he's only 1 stroke behind Marco. Hole 13, played by average 3.2, was the 18th, I say correct in English, 18th difficult of the entire day with the entire field, which was 105 players. This is still amazing. And the backhand is a little bit more difficult, but I think that's a putt. Oh, we see a backhand from Kannel. It's not so bad. It's not as smooth as the sidearm, but the backhand is not so bad. He should be trusting it more and probably get more practice with it. Same with Ranno. That shows, oh, that's beautiful. Well done. But it looks a little bit long, perhaps. We're going to check out soon. And yeah, Kannel is pin high, just a little bit to the left, so it's not that bad. That putt was going places, but it was saved by that tree, And run on. Nice birdie. Well done, sir. And I remind you guys, this boy is just 19 years old. He has so much disc golf ahead and so many places to go, and if he keeps on going, probably going to have a huge future. And Asko collecting the birdie, tied up with Marco. But can Marco move away once again? He can. That's a birdie for him as well. So the two leaders going their own way, and the fight for the third place is on. Because we saw Werner is a little bit behind. He needs to play perfect back 11 to catch those guys, probably, because there's a lot of birdies to get, because the winter layout is actually quite easy compared to the summer layout. But it can bring so much trouble with trees, of course. Hole 14, 83 meters par 3. What a gorgeous view this has. As you can see, most likely people go from the right side over the trees, trust their disc and glide to the basket. For the winter, this basket has moved here. Usually it's further back and more to the left and end of the sandy area on the left side. But let's see how Asko does it. I guess that's good enough for him. Remember, this guy hasn't missed a putt so far, and I'm not expecting him to miss anything. But we're going to see how it goes. Oh, this looks even better than Asko's. Anything you can do, I can do better. And that reminds me that song, you know. And Ranno. It looks like it stayed too much down off the hill. We'll see what he has for a birdie putt, but it's probably a birdie putt though. And we're not seeing where Ivar landed, and Carla. And this looks good as well. Good roll from the ground play and almost bullseye. And here they're coming. They're probably talking how many discs they have lost to the lake, because that hole specifically is collecting a lot of this to the lake, because the winds can be tricky sometimes. Ooh, Ivar didn't get it. Everybody's putting for the birdie, and Asko is up next. Ooh, he missed a putt. I jinxed it. I didn't remember that, I'm going to be honest, because I edited the video last night so late, and Ronald missed it too. Probably some obstruction with the branches and stuff. Wait, Marco is close. If Marco makes it, it's going to be a 2-stroke lead once again. The biggest lead he had was 3 strokes. Let's see if he can regain it. And he's in the driving seat of this competition for sure, because we have only 7 holes to go, and hole 15 is going to look like this. 71 meters par 3, 15. The 15th hole was hole in 1. It was aced by Sven Suitslap just in round 1, just behind me, and I just heard the bang, because the next tee is a little bit to the right of that, and it was probably gorgeous to watch, but I didn't see it, just heard the bang. So, oh no, wow. Well, Marco has circle 2 of the next basket. Remember, this is winter layout, there's no OB. Generally during the summer there's OB separating this hole and the next hole, but there's no OB now, so he has to play over there. He's basically under the basket of the next hole, but you can't skip it, you have to play this hole first. Ooh, that looks perfect, and it should be close to the basket. So run out with Mr. Pinky, and it works. Take out Mr. Pinky and sling it. It works. And Ivar having some struggles on this round, but misses all the trees on the right side. That's a good miss. Here we see Marco, and we see the next group playing the next hole, and they are under the basket of the next hole. You can see how close he is to them, which is really, really interesting. But that was short, so circle 2 putt 4 to save the par. Going. Oh, it was such a good line. Just a little bit too high. So this is where Ivar landed. It was actually a little bit long, and the birdie is still avoiding him. He's not having a good putting round. And 2 putts in a row. What's happening? Is the pressure getting to him? With the camera and with the final round and with the lead and everything, because Marco is going to get the bogey at best. Yep. And if Oscar would have made it, they would be all tied up. And this shows exactly the challenge this course actually puts into you. With all these trees, you can have amazing rounds with an amazing score, amazing rating, but you can have also a really bad one. Same as with hole 60, where Marco already visited. The basket is 84 meters. You can go through this main fairway gap. You can go more straight to the basket. The basket is tucked in on the left, and as always, protected by many, many trees. The aiming point probably is a little bit the hump in front of the basket. This is you want to go just around that hump. And let's see. And Kannel hits the hump perfectly. So he's inside the circle, but a tricky putt waiting for him. Let's see, Rano can do better. Yes, he gets around the hump. It should be close to bullseye or even bullseye itself. Oh, beautiful technique, nice control. I would have expected more skip from that, but he's in the circle, and even though he missed 2 putts in a row and expecting him to make everything every single time, it's kind of weird. And this looks short, but it gets good skip. It's like circle's edge probably. And Marco, can you get closer to the basket than last time? That's the question. Yes, he can close to the hump. It's around 6 meters. Here we see perfectly the hump, the basket, and Ivar. Ooh, again. Now too high. His putting problems. Oh. Remember, Ivar played 13 down the first round. And he's 1 down this round, and we are almost done 6. Oh no! Mamma mia! Yeah, what can you do? It looked good. Just maybe a little bit too to the left then, because it jumped out, but it looked good otherwise. This is like 5-6 meters. You got this. Yeah, you got this indeed. Back to the hitting the birdies, hitting the putts. Marco as well to keep his lead. No! What's happening? This is winter disc golf. I think that's the best way to describe this. We have 2 birdies and bunch of pars, and we're going to move on to hole 17, which is one of the string of par 4s we're going to have now. And like we can see, it's not an easy one. This is an inside route the drone is flying, which is not going to be used by many, only by mistake. Usually they go, righties go over the right side, over the gully, and lefties go straight at the basket over the trees, hoping to drop it in close, because it's not that far, it's possible. Eagle is possible, And we can see Krais is already happy and trying to get that eagle. Because round one, he didn't get eagle on this one. Let me check. I think he got eagle on the next one. No, he got an eagle on this one, first round. And he's trying to copy it. Now Asko is going to show us the really common line for the righties. Just up and over the right side. There's no trees over there. The gap is really open. Just let the wind push it as far as possible. And this is the lefty gap. You can see up over the trees. Let it fade to the sort of this. We didn't see where Rano landed, but his runner's shot looked a little bit better because it was more towards the basket. So it's going to be interesting to see where he landed. Again, really common for righties, and I expect the same because with the right backhand going the inside route is just too crazy, even Discgolf veteran like Marco. And Marco is first up with this approach shot. Approach shot is protected again by many trees. You have to hit the tunnels really specifically to have a chance. Oh, like we can see, protected by many trees. Wow, Asko got here with that shot. That's amazing. That's a eagle beat. Ask it to go bounce to the right, maybe go in, but not this time around. And this is also for eagle. Wow. Wait, we haven't seen Rano yet. Rano is... that wasn't looking good. I was hoping to go in. And still we don't see Rano. Where's that boy? Rano. Still we don't see Rano. Did we miss his putt or what's going on? But really easy birdie. And this is Rano. Goes in. This was for eagle. Wow. Well done, sir. Well done. Good job. Nice eagle. And this for birdie. I expect him to make it. Going through his routine. Even from this distance, not leaving anything to chance because they tied up with Marco after the last hole. I didn't notice it. Wow, so many things happening. And Rano takes the lead for the third place. Solo third. And sadly, he was still struggling. Don't know why. What's the reason, but yeah. Anyway, next hole, again par 4, 136 meters. Like I said, every single par 4 is eagleable, but you have to make the perfect shot. Like this one, just follow the road and we can see the basket on the right side. This is also a new hole, haven't seen it before. And that little hill hump kind of mount thing is really mean to any disc rolls, like so mean. Don't ask me how I know. Wow, it flipped up in the last second. It looked really nice. This should be an easy birdie. A little bit to the right, maybe between the trees, and misses everything. No, it does not, but it's still on the fairway. That's still a really good shot. And Krais going for that eagle. Give me an eagle. Looks good. And no, a little bit to that left, too much. Was looking good though. And Marco going too straight. Yeah, got this kind of shots gets punished on this hole every single time when you do them like this. You have to put the hyzer angle on it, and Vahar gets punished as well, like so bad. But first up is Carla. Oh no, this is not really much advancement. To the right side we have Ivar. Yeah, it's right side of the road. Oh, the camera guy was really running in this point. Kudos for you Respect. Give a like for the camera guy. Running from left side to right side. This is not easy. Oh shit. No, I was thinking maybe I stay quiet it will help, but it did not. Oh shit. And oh, almost got it. Almost got it. So he has to play for par. And we haven't seen Oscar's drive yet. I think it's just in front of Ranno. Yep, that's him. Big Estonia on his back. Oh, that looks nice. That should be close to the bullseye. And here we see Marco trying to find the line. Probably has not been at that spot too many times, even though he has played this course probably more than everybody else combined. So that shows you how difficult it can be with all those trees. Look at this sea of trees. Imagine. But how cool is this? Ooh, it looked like it's tracking, but it did not. So I have lost the track of how many strokes anybody has done, so it's going to be interesting to see the end result of this hole, because it seems this par is going on really long, so there's going to be probably a lot of red. Stay? Yep, it stayed. Yeah, there's a lot of roll away from there. Carla. Same from the top, and that one is rolling. Yeah, I got stopped by the next hump. Again, not in. This basket is not liking any putts. It stayed, at least it stayed, so it should be drop in. A bogey for Marco. So Oscar is already having the lead. Bogey for Ivar as well. Par for Ranno. Oh no, quadruple bogey. Ooh. That's painful. But moving on, not talking about this. Hole 19, par 4, 127 meters. And you have to follow the road once again. It's a little bit bending to the right, and the basket we can already see on the right side, the yellow band, and it's not going to be that icy because remember the drone footage was done a couple of days before the tournament, and we're slowly losing our winter setting, so soon everything will go to summer layouts if they're already not yet. And this looks the play to have. Something flippy, hyzer flip and drift to the right and have a long putt. But it looked a little bit too low. Oh, with the side arm. Oh, that was a bad kick. Kept on, I think it kept flying. That was going to places. And that's too low for, oh, look at that. Mr. Marco knows his winter game, trying to slide this to the basket. That's one tactic for sure. Yeah, this is too flippy. And yeah, attacking with the lefty sidearm. It's not a bad idea. Good height. Does it have the drift? Miss all the trees because it deserves a good putt now. I think it's an eagle putt. It looks like it. Because I know he has the distance. Because we can see the disc is already there. It went so much further than this guy's got. So it's going to be interesting. Are we going to see another eagle? Oh. Ooh, good skip. Good skip. That's a putt for birdie. And this is where Ron ended up. It's so deep in the forest. Did he get through? I didn't see. And this is where Yeah, Oscar just pitching up to the basket. Hitting the fairway is such a huge bonus. And this is where Kannel ended up being high to the left. And go, let's go. Oh no, but a good backstop, so it's a dropped in birdie. He deserved to have that eagle to put him back into the game. Oh, nice birdie. Yeah, it's been a long time. 14 down for Ivar. Birdie for Marco. 23 down. But Asko is going to take 25 probably because we haven't seen his birdie putt yet. Is this going to be star frame? Hole 19. Difficulty was in the middle. Oh my god, it is a star frame. Well done, lads. Well done indeed. Wow. Wow. Hole 20. Par 3, 68 meters. A new hole I haven't never seen on this course yet. Really nice gap. They probably removed some trees to make this gap happen because you can see the stumps and now you can see the basket on the right side. So with the righty backhand it needs to be drifting to the right, or you can just use the righty sidearm just like that. This is a little bit short, but it jumps closer to the edge of the circle, I think. Or you use Mr. Pinky. Go in. Go in. Oh, look. Wow. Bullseye hit. And Marco with the sidearm. Wow. With the backhand dominant, you can do sidearms. Why are you not using it more? That's interesting. Oh no, I was hoping it's going to go through. Iva deserves a little bit more. He's playing way better than his score is showing. And this is sort of. Yeah, this one didn't have any chance. Krais probably right now. Ooh, I like this view. Hello, how you doing? You playing some disc golf? And beautiful upshot. And Ivar has a putt. A long one. Circle 2. Going. No. Yeah. Not this day. Not this round. Ooh. Asko missed again. What's happening? Marco can get one back. Get one back. No. That would made the last hole so much more interesting, but sadly no. 2-stroke swing. I don't see it happening on the last hole, so probably Asko has sealed it. But again, with the sea of trees, you never know. You never know. And only one birdie. That was interesting. After the start frame of hole 19. Hole 21, the last hole, par 3, 73 meters. Backhand thrower dream. Hit this tunnel with something really nice and stable and fade to the left. And the green is relatively open compared to everything else, so you have no excuse. So Mr. Pinky, not working this time around. If you haven't subscribed yet, go do it. And support me on my Instagram, my TikTok, and go if you want to help me and motivate me making more of these videos, go support me on Patreon. So I think he needs an ace. Is that an ace line? Going at the basket. Where's the basket? It didn't show us. And Ivar was high and wide enough, but too wide. So if you look at the scores, I think Asko has sealed his win. Marco has confirmed his second place, and Rano, I believe he has confirmed his third place. So I think, if I remember correctly, Werner was really attacking from the chase card. Had a really good round. Another tree. I don't know, not playing his last hole really well. Go in. No. Ooh, always you want to finish your round with a birdie because it feels nice. It does. Ooh. Yeah, that kind of sums up Ivar's round really well. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Can we see one birdie at least in one last hole? Yes, we can. Nice putt. And 26 down. 13 round and 13 down again on the second round. Oh no! Oh, I can see myself in the background, the big guy. Hehe, that's interesting. I'm famous. And mark up with the par, and I think this is par as well. Run over with the double bogey. Oh no! Yeah, that's not the way you want to end, but a lot of disc golf to play in his career, and we are finished. They're typing in the last scores, and we're done with Birdie Punch Cup 2024 first leg in Mexico. And we're going to see the top 10 as we see MPO getting their podium medals. And as we can see, Werner was really close in the end. Just 3 strokes behind Rano, but Rano secured his third place like I felt like. And yeah, it was a really interesting game. It was really cold. Expected much more warmer, like we can see from the flag. It was windy. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribed. I hope you commented, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.